bathroom wallpaper. So I also have a cute little card and a check. But I also thought it would be really fun and silly to make her a massive check. My husband made this for me in Canva. Isn't it cute? Ooh, ooh. Don't screenshot the numbers because they're fake. They should actually print ones that look like this. That's really cute. I would start writing checks at the grocery store if my checks look like this. Because you can't cash a check that's made out of 2 poster boards taped together, I'm gonna write whatever I want on here. Pay to the order of at Beth Nicole. Memo. Selling wallpaper for lunches. Wait, is this my signature? Probably. Serena Neal. I'm gonna need to do the math on the amount, but then I'm gonna fold this up and I'm gonna mail it. It won't fit in this box, so I'm gonna be mailing 2 parcels. Okay, I'm just gonna write a card really quick. Oh my gosh, I spelled school wrong. No. It's because when I say school in my mind, I say Shuel, like in Megamind, but I spelt it actually like Shuel, and that's incorrect. It's not phonetic. What you're doing for your school is so amazing. I'm so happy to be able to help.
I mean, I already kind of know I'm a Barbie, but ooh, actually, maybe I'm a Bratz. No, I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, both of these are so cute. Wait, what about intersectionality? I feel like we need to account for that. That nude would not work on me, so I'm gonna go there. Huh? Makeup versus also makeup. I don't know. Versace versus Yves Saint Laurent. I feel like this is not really indicative of anything. I'm gonna be so real. Ooh, both of them look really good. I don't really like swimming. Clean girl or like fierce slay. Maybe clean girl, I don't know. Mostly because I can't do the fierce slay makeup. Do you know what I mean? What am I? I'm Barbie. Okay, well, I kind of already knew this.
And I told her I don't discriminate. I love a neurodivergent. Don't care if it's ADHD or autism, long as the head game working. If she got too much, I do not judge. Your body is tea, you serving. I don't care if the gears in her head ain't turning. 10 in her face, you. Don't care if you skid so little bit sick, cause I'm down for the syndrome.
Hello.
This is trafficking stuff right here. They want you to touch it and pick it up so you can get knocked out. This is trafficking stuff right here. They want you to touch it and pick it up so you can get knocked out.
The CEO made famous for laying off hundreds of employees just before the holidays on a Zoom call is now the one demanding his job back. Shaw Garg was fired from his position at Better Home in Finance. Garg says he should be reinstated because he was on the verge of turning the company around. Well, that's going to be a tough sell because the company saw its value plummet from $8 billion to $300 million under his leadership.
Wow. Sounds like you were thieving, sir.
Monterey's San Carlos Beach made headlines last year when it was overrun by hundreds of sea lions, and now they are back. SKTV's Monterey's San Carlos Beach made headlines last year when it was overrun by hundreds of sea lions, and now they are back. SKTV's Ann Rubin explains there aren't quite as many as last year, but with tons of tourists in town for Monterey Car Week, authorities are closing the beach as a precaution.
They've barricaded this beach. Authorities say what these sea lions need is food and rest, and what they don't need is interference from tourists. There's no room for sunbathers at San Carlos Beach. Sea lions have taken up all the spots.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And so now the city of Monterey announced a temporary closure.
And this year, all of them took over. The beach is completely just filled with them now.
This is nothing compared to a year ago when the beach was completely overrun by sea lions. That sparked viral videos and brought tons of tourists. Authorities were afraid of a repeat.
No photo is worth disturbing a marine mammal.
According to the Marine Mammal Center, there's a good reason for this gathering. The trifecta of convenient location, excellent feeding spot, and pleasant flat beach. But experts are worried that their arrival, coinciding with Monterey Car Week, could pose a problem.
Take that photograph, but
Those could be bad for the animal's health and for your.
Tonight, Lala's damage coming into focus after lashing Hawaii's Big Island overnight. The eye of the storm passing 30 miles off the island's southern coast, dumping feet of rain and hitting coastal areas with dangerously high surf. Teams rescued a woman from a tree after a flash flood swept her home away. Video shows floodwater surging in front of this house. Hawaii National Guard saving 2 paramedics trapped inside their own truck. Before it, too, was washed away.
The trash can's moving.
When 8-year-old Seamus Coffey started reeling in his catch-up Saturday morning,
My favorite product in regards to what?
during one of his regular fishing trips with his dad at Ridley Park Lake, he knew he'd hooked something big.
I'm reeling it in, and I think there's a bass.
I was like, slow down, dude. You might lose it. This looks like something we haven't caught before.
But he and Dad Michael never expected this to be on the other end of the line.
I was like, oh, it's like a bluegill. I don't know what this is. And he said, it's a piranha.
How'd you know it was a piranha?
Because I watch YouTube.
Our biologists have confirmed that this is some species of piranha.
While the surprise catch gave the father-son fishing duo one heck of a story, Mike Parker with the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission says how the piranha ended up there to begin with is evidence of a larger issue.
I think a lot of times people do, they have a dream. I want to own an exotic fish or a snake or an alligator, and it's cute when it's small, but maybe they can't afford that or house it anymore, and they decide maybe this is someone else's problem.
Parker says the tropical fish, native to South America, wouldn't have survived in Pennsylvania waters for very long.
So we ended up getting rid of it humanely.
That was the right move, according to Parker. It was dangerous to the public and could have been disruptive to the ecosystem.
Even if the law says that you're allowed to own an exotic pet, whether that be a fish or a reptile, you're not allowed to introduce that species into the wilds of Pennsylvania. So that is unlawful. You can be fined, prosecuted.
As for our fearless fisherman, Seamus, he says he wasn't scared.
Migu AI, that auto-tasks your job hunting. It can manage your LinkedIn profile and network, and nothing goes live without you approving it. Migu tailors your CV for each job posting, spotlighting the skills that matter most.
Physicists at Rutgers University have discovered an unusual quantum state. Now, a quantum state that does not fit into the everyday categories of solid, magnetic insulator known as spin ice.
Christmas comes each time this year.
There has been a boom in used book sales, likely driven by AI. Some used and independent bookstores have reported receiving unexpectedly large bulk orders and suspect the books are being scanned to train AI and then destroyed. Now, as part of a new investigative report, 404 Media put a tracking device in one book to figure out where it would end up. Journalist and 404 Media co-founder Emmanuel Myberg wrote about it in a story titled, "We Tracked a Shipment of Rare Books. It Ended at an Amazon AI Training Facility." Emmanuel Myberg joins us now. Emmanuel, thank you for being with us. What made you want to do this experiment, placing a tracking device into a container of used books?
Well, I had been talking to a bookseller who had been
So Mary J. Blige shut down. I was like, So
I heard her say that before, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard her talk about, like, the freedom and, like, being younger and how it was, you see things and it makes you, but the getting older and now you start to look around and you got people's kids who are, helping them out with things and, you know what I mean? Like, that thought process changes. I mean, as you get older. But yeah, so they also get into Mary J. Blige and just a conversation about, like, women choosing themselves in different situations and how she had to learn that. Let's take a listen to Mary on women choosing themselves.
What have you learned about life through the loves that you've had or the mistakes that you made?
The most important lesson I learned is that you're not going to be able to give away anything you don't have. So if I didn't love myself, I didn't know how to love myself in those relationships. So how could they ever work? So now that I have this love for myself, it's wonderful. This relationship with me is the relationship that I work on the most. So many years, you're working on yourself to be chosen by someone else. I'm working on myself to be chosen by me. I got to make sure that I can sleep at night before I can
sleep with somebody.
Exactly.
I mean, it's actually that simple. Everybody has to ultimately choose themselves. Your first, last, and best love will always be self-love. You can't properly love anybody else if you don't truly love yourself. It's really that simple.
And the conversation about having kids, I see a lot of women saying early on that they didn't want kids, and then when they get into their late 40s and early 50s, they regret that decision so much because of the things that you said, because of when they get older, there's nobody there, because of that love, because of those friend groups shrink, right? Because you have kids, and instead of dealing with your friends now, it's like, I got family now. I see a lot of women dealing with that now that, they made a decision not to have kids and they regret it a lot.
I will say, though, it's the same thing with kids, too, because, once kids turn 18 and they go off to college, and live their own lives, that's the thing that makes you.
This is the reality of a $570 apartment in Tokyo. For a 23-year-old living alone, this is a very decent and clean space to call home. Let's take a look inside to see how much comfort this budget can truly buy. Here is the honest look inside. This is the entryway, known as a Genkan in Japan. Taking off shoes right here. The reason for this in Japan is the rainy and highly humid climate. Putting my shoes away right after stepping inside. One of the best things about this apartment is that it comes with plenty of built-in storage spaces. Right next to the hallway is the bathroom toilet. Even in a standard apartment like this, it comes with a high-tech heated bidet system. The little sink on top of the tank is also a smart Japanese design that recycles water to save on utility bills. The shelf above neatly stores my extra toilet paper and cleaning supplies. Using this vertical space is a smart way to keep everything hidden and organized. When hunting for a
I'm going into some of the fanciest designer stores in the world. But instead of buying $5,000 handbags or $2,000 jackets, I'm hunting down the absolute cheapest item these designer stores sell. By the end of the video, we'll find out whether luxury brands have any hidden bargains or if their cheap stuff is still just ridiculously expensive. So let's go to South Coast Plaza. Sounds like a place that will drain my entire bank account. Let's go. Wait, why am I putting my sunglasses on? I'm inside now. Sorry, I just thought it was a little bougier, you know, if I put my shades on in this mall. You guys, this is the most beautiful mall I've ever seen in my life. Now I understand why it's South Coast Plaza. Oh my gosh, they have a carousel? Like, that is just unnecessary, but I'm here for it. If I had a child, I would put my child on that carousel. All right, let me explain how this is gonna work, okay? We're gonna start small. We're gonna go to a shop that's expensive, still expensive, but not expensive. We're gonna work our way up. So it's just gonna get worse and worse as this video goes on. So our first stop is Acne Studios. I've never been here before. I know nothing about it, but I heard it's bougie. But it doesn't really sound bougie. Acne? Why'd you name it that? Okay, let's see what this is about. Cameraman, are you coming with me? Wait, why? We're supposed to film in... Oh, we're not allowed to film. Ah. Oh, you know what we could do is use the secret spy glasses. We're gonna use these to sneaky record because I'm not trying to get kicked out of this mall. But these are actually very popular now, so I have a feeling that the workers are gonna know. Here we go. Okay, the secret spy glasses are rolling. Here we go. Hello, thank you. There's carpet. This feels so good on my feet. This is nice. Oh, for something so expensive, you would think it would be clean. This looks a little dirty. Or is that intentional? I don't know anything about fashion. Well, this guy's fun. Hey, hello. Don't think I'd ever buy that. Okay. I think they were inspired by like a paper bag. Maybe that was the inspo. Let's look at the clothing, shall we? Cute. Very cute. Let's guess the price. I think that this see-through tank top is $200. $400. $400 for a tank top you can see through. So it defeats the purpose of the shirt. No, this just feels legit. This, now we're talking. This is probably genuine leather. I'm guessing $2,000? 32. Okay, we were close. Yep, that's rent. That's rent. All right, yeah. As you guys know, we are here to find the cheapest item. And I don't think it's the garbage bag couch over there. Probably not cheap. Okay, sometimes perfume is on the cheaper side. It smells like baby powder. I am seeing some things I like, and I'm seeing some things I don't like. I don't really know how I feel about this brand yet. Have a little ASMR. Listen to the sound of honey. Guys. Well, after browsing the Acne store, we found that the cheapest thing was, in fact, the microscopic size baby powder perfume for $100. It was low-key really embarrassing to ask the worker what the cheapest item was. They definitely gave me a look like, what, are you broke or something? Like, maybe. Okay, first purchase of the day, people. It's so small. Like, this would probably last me one trip, but I would smell like baby powder the whole trip for $100. I don't really know how to feel about that place. I think some of it was cool. I think some of it was a stretch, but you know, when you get into the designer stuff, they all try to do weird stuff. I think they just get bored and charge for air. The second store is Balenciaga. Let's go find ourselves the cheapest thing here. All right, spy glasses are activated. Let's go. Oh, that would probably be the most expensive workout of my life. That is heavy. Quick pumping Balenciaga real quick. Oh, yeah. And are these for sale? How much is this? $1,800? I'm gonna keep looking. $1,800 for some weights. That's freaking crazy. Look at this cute little guy. This could fit like my single lips. Oh, okay. Now look at these. These are fun. This would give me a little boost. And I'm 5'2", so I kind of need the extra inch or 2 or 3. What is up with the garbage bag decor? That's what I want to know. Ah, now these, I feel like this is a staple Balenciaga piece. From that experience, though, because my heart rate got up to like expensive things. Okay. Oh. Okay, cool.
Can't have recording in store. I'm so sorry.
Well, obviously we got caught recording multiple times, but they didn't say anything about pictures. So here's what we got. $160 Balenciaga socks. Like, what in the world?
My first Balenciaga purchase.
I kind of need to recover from that experience, though, because my heart rate got up to like, what? Security guard, literally right out front. That means it's legit. It's really legit. We are moving up in tiers, people. It's just gonna get more expensive, like I said. And I think the security guard is there in order to sniff out the poor people. And I reek. Look how cute and little. It's so cute. It has its own little chair. It's so cute. You need to see our height. Or like, because even smaller chairs. Can we